Let's move starting off with this time. At shooting, Dion Williams. At small forward, Justice Wilson. At the other guard position, Goran Dragic. At center, Hassan Whiteside. At the other forward position, Chris Bosh. The head coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra. At the point, at 6'6", number 5. Carter Williams. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Jabari Parker. At center, standing 6'11", number 15, Greg Monroe. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton.
Get ready, win.
6'4", Greece, number 34. Of your home team is Jason Kidd. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
A capacity crowd of 20,000 fans at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. We've got Miami taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Winslow and Bosh at the forward spots. Deion Waiters is out there with Dragic. And it's Whiteside in at the center. And that one's good by Bosh.
And, you know, when Jason Kidd was a player, he had a no-nonsense approach to the game. Still maintains that approach as a coach. Very much focused on results and efficiency over bells and whistles and all the extras.
And thinking about where Kidd's playing tendencies show up in his coaching, his unselfishness and commitment to defense are there too.
Yeah, and there's a calming demeanor that he brought to the court as a player, and I think he brings that to the sideline as well. And keeping things in perspective, I think has been a big help during his stay at Milwaukee.
And that one misses. And last season for the Bucks was a bit of a letdown year. Came into the season with such high hopes after making the playoffs in 2015, but they just couldn't keep the postseason streak going.
And you know, guys, sometimes growth isn't always linear. It's not always a natural, steady progression forward. Sometimes you take a step back, you might go sideways. And that's kind of what happened with the Bucks. They're still a team that's on the come. I thought they showed that in some big wins from what was a disappointing season last season. But there were enough flashes there where you can see this team being a playoff team in the future.
Now here's Bosh. It's good. Bosh has got his second basket of the game. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a three-point game. Bosh against Parker. Back to Middleton. Releases. That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Waiters dishes to Winslow. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Winslow. Now, Antetokounmpo. Parker, a screen on Winslow. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And that one drops for him.
You know, even though Antetokounmpo is a bigger guy, longer guy, he handles and passes like a point guard. I mean, he's always on the lookout for how he can set up his teammates for good shots.
Right side a screen. Outside Dragic. Bosch, a screen on Parker. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Winslow.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. They set the screen. Dishes it to Parker. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Winslow with it. 6 points for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And he can't hit the second.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to give you. Doesn't vacillate or fluctuate much. He eats minutes and shows up to play his game each and every night.
Now here's Winslow. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Bosch, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bosch has got 6 points.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Monroe, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And with Monroe, the consistency is in the numbers. Guys, pretty much, he has had the same season stat line every year he's played since his rookie year.
And I love the fact that it's a combination of his consistency and versatility that allows him to be extremely valuable on any team.
The first free throw is good. And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, many question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is missing overall.
Hey, Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense, and he'll give you consistent effort in every aspect of the game.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks trail by 8. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He knows they're up against the team that plays best when it can get to the front of the rim. So the #1 concern defensively is coming over to help to cut off drives and cutting down all lanes to the hoop. Kevin will see who imposes their will upon the other.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Winslow's shot is off.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Up top, Dragic. Carter Williams covering. Dragic gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Parker. After the made shot from Goran Dragic, Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Monroe, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dragic the pass to Winslow. Takes the 13-footer and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Miami, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Winslow. And the Bucks making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 10. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Started.
There you go, fans. That was your Bucks dancer. One more time. Let him hear it.
Now here's Carter Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 2 points, that one goes.
You know, even when the defense is good and really active and aggressive on Middleton, it doesn't faze him. He's a real pro, and he's good at knocking down jump shots.
Williams has a screen for Waiters. The kick out to Dragic. This one for 3. Here's Bosch. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Monroe, no good. Miami leading by 10. Outside Dragic. The dish now to Waiters. There's a screen by Williams. Dragic with a wide open look. And another basket for Miami.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bosch, the screen. Dragic kicks to Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. 5 to shoot. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Winslow dishes to Dragic. Bosch, the screen. Dragic, the pass to Williams. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Dragic with the three. They get it back. Bosch and Parker with the block.
Absurd bounce ability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now Dragic after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Dragic with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Dragic. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Some changes here for the Bucks. John Henson comes in for Monroe, and it's Maker in for Parker. And then for Miami, Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Josh Richardson comes in for Dion Waiters, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Milwaukee with the ball. 15-point game. Henson with the screen. Dellavedova kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
I'll say, I mean, that's when you expect the defense to be tightening up, not backing off or backing up.
Now here's Henson. Back to Dellavedova. And they get it. Here's Maker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Bosch. It's deflected. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And here are the Heat now. They're on a 19-7 run. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Winslow dishes to Johnson. Pass to Bosch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, Bosch is playing really well. He already has 10 points and a steal. He's come out pumped and ready from the tip-off.
It's almost as if he didn't need any warm-up time.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Bosch. The Heat making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bucks trail by 19. Pushing it up. Here's Dellavedova. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
Matthew Dellavedova. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat leading by 17. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bosch has got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Richardson against Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Johnson right side. Shoots a 3. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Johnson the screen. Three-pointer Ellington. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
3 points.
And the Heat lead by 18.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dellavedova, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Johnson outside. Releases from 15. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Heat out front, up by 16. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. goes Carter Williams. They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Miles Plumlee out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Michael Carter Williams, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Carter Williams against Dragic. Back to Williams. Raiders on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And Dragic has it in the corner. Good on the shot. Dragic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Teletovic's shot is good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Whiteside. Waiters got 5 points so far.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Plumlee with the screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Teletovic. Off target from outside.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Williams. That one a little long. Bucks trail by 18. Antetokounmpo kicks to Teletovic. Feeds it to Carter Williams. The high post shot. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
These are the kinds of shots that Carter Williams varies on a regular basis. I mean, he's very good at taking advantage of these opportunities.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 5 from downtown. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And one big reason why Michael Carter Williams has gone from being a franchise building block to a player that can either start or come off the bench has been his decision-making as a point guard. Way too turnover prone for a guy who runs the offense.
Yeah, it hasn't improved in that area as much as you would like to see, guys. I mean, he's still yet to have a season with an assist-to-turnover ratio above 2. Now, the best guards in the league are 3.5 plus in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio. So he's well below that. So maybe not your prototypical starting point guard, but still a valuable player in your rotation.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Well, they've outworked him in a lot of places. It's plain and simple, and that's applied more than just to the battle on the boards. It's been across the board.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Teletovic dishes to Plumlee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Winslow kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Winslow. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Teletovic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Teletovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Right side, the pass to Waiters. Launches it. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Teletovic dishes to Carter Williams. And it's good, 2 points. Carter Williams has got 6.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Now the pass to Teletovic. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teletovic with a screen on Waiters. Clock at 4. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Teletovic.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Dragic. He's got 6. And Waiters has it in the corner. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound by Dellavedova.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
There's the pick. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go. Misses off the left iron. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Chris Middleton has become an elite help defender, but he's soft-spoken. He's become more vocal on the court, and that is not by coincidence. You know, Jared Dudley told me this story a couple of years ago that Coach Kidd told Dudley during practice, stop talking. I want Middleton to talk. And now Middleton's communication is taken off. Coach Kidd said his communication is something that never comes up. When you're looking at his growth, it's not just his game, but his leadership that is taken off. Evan?
Thanks, D.A. He's truly a great two-way player. A terrific find for Milwaukee.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Carter Williams kicks to Dellavedova. Stolen by Waiters. And they're running. Puts it up from 17. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Teletovic in the post, working on Williams. Antetokounmpo kicks to Teletovic. It's stolen by Dragic. And there's the feed to Winslow. Rebound, Milwaukee. Teletovic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Teletovic. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Waiters passes to Dragic. Back to Waiters for 3. Here's Whiteside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Monroe's checked in for Plumlee. Jabari Parker comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Middleton subbed in for Carter Williams. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Derek Williams. Johnson comes in for Justice Winslow. Josh Richardson's checked in for Waiters. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Middleton. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Richardson, no luck. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Richardson. Johnson outside. He kicks to Johnson. Outside Bosch. With the teardrop. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds and a block. Boy, he's getting hotter by the second.
Yeah, he is on a roll out there.
Now here is Dellavedova. 6 points for him. It's good.
And you can just see how polished Parker is inside. His post game just shines and glows and glitters. I mean, if he gets the ball in a good spot, he's really comfortable going to work.
Here's Bosch. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Miami no good on that time either. Antetokounmpo kicks to Dellavedova. To the paint. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Monroe.
You know, at 6'11", Greg Monroe is no easy cover, especially given his soft shooting touch from mid-range.
Bosch, the screen. Johnson, the pass to Bosch. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And when you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo play the one area that he continues to work on, well, it's his shot from range.
Yeah.
He's been given the green light to shoot from beyond the arc, but still needs to develop consistency.
And just thinking about him becoming a proficient three-point shooter, guys, is scary, because then he'll really be hard to deal with. Giannis and his coaches have talked about how important it is to be a threat from deep at the point guard position in this modern NBA where the three ball is so critical to offensive spacing. It's something he's been focusing on, and sooner or later, I think all of his hard work is going to pay off in a big way.
And that one falls for Monroe.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
And Miami making a change here. Ellington's checked in. And so Monroe nails both of them.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. Passes it to Bosch. And the layup is good. Bosch has got 17 now.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. Poke loose. The Heat leading by 9. Johnson outside. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Heat moving the ball around. And here's Johnson outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead. Now Dellavedova. 6 points for him. Parker with it. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside Bosch kicks it to Johnson. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded by Johnson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Monroe is definitely a bully down inside. I mean, the defense doing all they can to match his physicality. But all they end up doing is committing fouls.
And one thing you have to love about Jabari Parker is the level of competitiveness he brings to the court. He is always putting in the extra time at the gym, trying to lead by example on his team. You know, there's just an air, guys, of maturity around this player that you don't see from players his age in this league.
Yeah, well said, Kevin. And I think he brought some of those attributes of maturity and work ethic to the table. But I think his injury enhanced those attributes. And anytime the game is taken away due to injury and you get a chance to get back, I think there's a greater hunger and appreciation. Just to get on the floor, he had to work extremely hard. So I don't think he takes that for granted now. While it was a setback, I think it also was a launching pad for what I think is going to be an all-star career.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here is Dellavedova. He has 6. 1 second left. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 16 points for Greg Monroe.
And that persistence from Monroe, wow, his stick-with-it attitude really is what allows him to get these chances down low.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Chris, what turned this first half going in the direction that you wanted?
We have been doing pretty good on offense, moving the ball, getting layups, getting out in open court, and getting to the free throw line. But when we do that, good things happen.
And we'll see how it turns out in the second half. Thanks for your time, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Chris Bosh. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, defensively, they displayed what I call poor fundamentals. Good hustle, but poor fundamentals. Guys weren't moving their feet. The rotations were lackluster. Some guys made bad choices, whether to fight over the screen, go underneath it. They don't have a game plan, I don't think, that they're sticking with.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Johnson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Takes the 13-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks. Miami leading by 10. Dragic with it. Now Monroe defending. Here's Bosch. That one doesn't go. Good D by Parker. 3-on-3. And the shot falls short this time.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Bosch has got 23 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
It looks like it may have had the opposite effect on the defenders. I mean, right there, it looked like they were still in halftime mode.
At the line for your Bucks, Greg Monroe. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Monroe. Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. And so Monroe nails both of them.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
And here's Dragic. 6 points for him. Bosch high post. Waiters on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton right side. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. And the Bucks miss again. The Heat leading by 10. Winslow, the pass to Dragic. And the Heat, another 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Parker left side. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Dragic with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Knocked away. For 3, Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Dragic gets the bucket.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. To the inside. And here we go with Bosch running it up the floor. Shoots from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bosch has got 25 points.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Chris. right around 3 minutes into the second half. Maker, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Middleton is just the total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
That free throw good from Maker. Here's Dragic. He's got 11. He feeds it to Bosh. Lets it go from 11, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bosh has got 27. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Monroe, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Man, it's fun seeing Monroe be so active on offense. He's a multi-talented scorer who this team looks to consistently to shoot the ball.
Now here's Whiteside. 8 points for him. Here's Waiters. The rebound by the Bucks. On to Tacumbo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
2 shots,
You know, one of the hardest things to do is to live up to the word potential when it's thrown around a player for so long. That was certainly the case with Antetokounmpo for most of his career. I mean, he's lived up to the hype and is realizing everything that fans hoped he would become when he first started his journey in the NBA.
As you said, potential can be a curse at times. So many players fizzle out after flashing moments of greatness. Giannis is living up to the hype.
Yeah, and I think you've got to give his coaching staff a lot of credit for that because they've been believers in Antetokounmpo throughout his career, and that helps, especially with a young player. They've brought him along, I think, at just the right pace. Took some time to figure out how best to use such a unique talent with his size, but I think he's got a great upside and will be a real force for years to come.
And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Bosh. He's got 27. And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Stolen by Monroe. Pass break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Outside for Carter Williams. Monroe outside. To the middle. Here's Maker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting one.
John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. And Miami also making a switch. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Whiteside. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Dragic dishes the Bosh. But he recovers it. Back to Dragic. Pass to Ellington. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic gets the bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Henson.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Waiters kicks to Bosh. He dishes it to Winslow. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. 14 points for Justice Winslow.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Dishes it to Maker. It's good. Maker's got 8 here in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. And he banks in the layup. Henson's got 6.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Dragic. 13 points in the game. Winslow up top. Bosh heads the pick for Winslow. Clock Back at 6. Back to Dragic. And Henson pulls it down.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a screen. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Steps back and fires. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From 11 feet away, another miss by Dragic. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-7 run. Antetokounmpo against Winslow. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Dragic. Goes up with a stripe. No good from Bosh.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Raiders against Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Stolen by Bosh. There's the dish to Waiters. Pass to Dragic. Feeds it to Bosh. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. The pass to Maker. Carter Williams with it. Out guarded by Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Nailed from three-point land. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper.
Winslow kicks to Bosh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
That one is off. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Maker. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Michael Carter-Williams. Josh Richardson's checked in for Miami. Tyler Johnson comes in for Goran Dragic. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
The feed now to Henson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Dellavedova kicks to Plumlee. Miami leading by 5. Now Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Plumlee with the screen. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. Layup off the pick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. Milwaukee making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
Shot.
The free throw off from Plumlee. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ellington kicks to Richardson. This is it to Winslow. He feeds it to Ellington. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks trail by 5. Teletovic passes to Dellavedova. Middleton outside. Dellavedova. A floater, and it's sent back by Bosch. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Whiteside's checked in for Justice Winslow. Down low. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Zeletovich.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Johnson kicks to Bosch. Here's Whiteside, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the second free throw, good. 1:53 left in the third. Dellavedova dishes to Plumlee. Parker. And that one, good. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Heat with the lead.
Well, you can see it and feel it in certain players. I mean, that sense of timing, when to take shots, how to get them off. And Jabari Parker is one of those kinds of guys. I mean, he's got great natural instincts, particularly on the offensive end. He's got a versatile enough game to take advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Parker following the miss by Chris Bosh. And Plumlee kicks to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Parker passes to Plumlee and stolen by Whiteside. And here's Richardson outside. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Parker dishes to Dellavedova. Parker outside. He kicks it to Plumlee. Parker outside. For the tie. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Bosch. Miami has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Johnson kicks to Whiteside. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. Fires from the wing. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Johnson. And that's 11 points for Hassan Whiteside. Dellavedova with the ball. 6 points for him. Kicks it to Parker. Nice D from Bosch. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Defensively, keep talking, right? Keep helping each other. We get the rebound, don't get in early, pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take, all 5 guys communicating on the floor.
And calling for the early pick and roll, you can get really clean looks that way before that defense is able to kind of lock in.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Parker and Monroe together inside. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ande Tecumbo into the 3-side. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. He dishes it to Parker. Pass to Dellavedova. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That free throw good from Dellavedova. The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent group. Dragic the pass to Johnson. Right side a screen. Johnson attacking. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Screen by Monroe. Dellavedova dishes to Parker. Here's Monroe. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Dragic. And Richardson now atop the key. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Heat lead by 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Parker outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Miami on defense. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
When Antetokounmpo is in the paint, you need to find him. You have to give him the ball there. I mean, he's an absolute monster in the post because he can shoot over most guys. And if he's defended well, he'll find you if you're open as a teammate.
That one falls.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And for a guard, Carter Williams has a lot of size. I mean, and he uses it well, especially in the post.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. They set the pick. Back to Dragic. Up off the screen. And the layup is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now 24 points for Greg Monroe. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Dragic. Johnson the screen. Right side the pass to Johnson. The timely screen gave him a step and he took it all the way.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams. A fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Inside. From beyond the arc. And Johnson missing again.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Out to the right wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. To take the lead. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Goran Dragic.
The wingspan of Parker is what helps him get these shots off. I mean, even when he's getting fouled, he's effortless in his shot attempts.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Took him no time at all on that one. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Monroe. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Whiteside, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Reed is checked in for Miami. And that one falls for Greg Monroe. And here are the Heat now. Now here's Waiters. Dishes it to Dragic. Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. Parker with the steal. And here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Chris Bosch.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
And the Heat with some changes. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Willie Reed, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Gentlemen,
Chris
two
Middleton.
shots. Loop shot.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Well, I tell you, one of the things you love about Chris Middleton, at least that I like about him, is that he's a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything on the court. He has the size to play either wing spot, and he's terrific on the glass, and he moves the ball exceptionally well, too.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And with Middleton, it isn't just the assists and rebounds that he contributes. Also comes up with a lot of steals.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything and does it all quite well. I mean, he's not going to be a triple-double guy, but I tell you what, he's going to put some good numbers in just about every column of the stat sheet. 18, 4, and 4 is what he averaged in an impressive 2016 season.
Now here's Carter Williams after Dion Waiters miss. And that one drops.
And Antetokounmpo demonstrating his in-between game, that mid-range game. Looks very self-assured when he gets the ball in that area of the court.
Bosch misses. Bucks leading by 7. A 3-ball. They get it again. Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
There's Winslow. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Bosch, the screen. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Heat. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. It's stolen by Johnson. In the corner, Winslow with it. Miami no good on that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. In transition, here comes Miami to end the run. Here's Bosch. Excellent D there from Parker. Bucks leading by 9. Back to Carter Williams. The dish to Middleton. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And Waiters kicks to Johnson. The pass to Bosch. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks. Monroe's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, here's Parker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Johnson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Bucks leading by 6. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Johnson kicks to Waiters. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Bosch for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Carter Williams. The pit gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the Jays. And the Bucks lead by 5. Johnson outside. The feed now to Bosch. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Carter Williams with another miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, you know, you never get used.
Updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Now here's Waiters. 13 feet away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Bucks leading by 3. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Carter Williams, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 14 points for Michael Carter Williams. And here's Richardson. Passes it to Waiters. He feeds it to Ellington. It's Richardson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Monroe. Ellington grabs the miss. He kicks it to Richardson. Now Winslow. Here's Waiters, and the rejection by Monroe.
That was terrific defensive awareness from Monroe, knowing where to be in order to come up with these rejections.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Now here's Parker. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Parker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Whenever Parker has to look from mid-range, he's going to take it. I mean, he's a very capable shooter from that distance.
Pass to Waiters. Winslow with it. Kicks it to Johnson. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Green light special. Prices reduced. You always want him taking that shot, especially at this stage of the game.
11 feet away. Richardson missing again. Bucks leading by 5. Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Monroe against Johnson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, and Monroe, no stranger to having somebody right in his face. I mean, doesn't distract him a bit.
Here's Waiters. The second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Shooting for Miami, Dion Waiters. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Williams, he's checked in for Miami. No luck that time either. Pass with Carter Williams. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Monroe outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Greg Monroe. Talk about setting the table. What a monster first half he had. Forced the defense into adjustments and caused all sorts of problems trying to contain it. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Ernie Kenny, what got into this guy tonight? He was sensational. Easily the MVP of the game. Maybe it was some of that home cooking. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, iced tea. He was getting a lot of love from the fans, and rightfully so. Seeing him step his game up like that will always get the crowd pumped.
The hustle and energy that we saw out of Greg Monroe is what won the game tonight. When you're playing against a guy with that much effort in the low post, it sucks the life out of the opponent. He was too much for them to deal with tonight.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.